guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at this guy. So we have an EZA for INT Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. This is one of the oldest characters in the game that has not gotten his EZA, right? Well, I guess I should throw the premium unit in there, right? Only Physical Super Vegito and INT LR Bojack are older. Let's give Bardock a sticker right here. I don't know how good this Bardock is going to be. I feel like he's not going to be as good as I would like. He does give a lot of support, but a lot of the power of this unit is generated from the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category. And that, while it is a category that, you know, I think eventually will be truly great, right now, it's not really in a great spot. If we take a look at this, right? Look at the characters released this year. So you have the LR Gods and LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Of course, they're incredible. Majin Vegeta, but he needs a Trunks, so he's not really great on this team. And then Goku, the Resurrection F Blue Goku and Vegeta. We do have, again, several Dokkan Fest exclusive characters, but there's not really that much that this category has gotten this year. And several of them, I feel like don't really... I don't know. I'm not overly enamored with the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category right now. All the releases this year, very few have been Power Beyond Super Saiyan, right? We've gotten a lot of Super Saiyan characters this year, if anything. So we'll see. I think in certain setups, right, maybe if we rock Bardock with, like, God Goku, right, who came out with during the anniversary with LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods, certainly that could be good, but, man, I don't know. We will see, right? We're going to see how things are going to look. Let's jump in. We'll do a couple of runs. We'll see Bardock drenched in support. We'll do some runs where we don't have a ton of support with Bardock, and we'll see how things are looking with this guy. Alright guys, so we are here in an event. We got our boy Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. He does work rather well with Tech God Goku, so that could be good, right? I mean, this could be something that could be very suitable, maybe if we're fighting, like, Tech Bojack. Bojack is still certainly a strong red zone stage, right? The only thing is, you can't use this rotation against probably the strongest tech boss in the game, which is Full Power Frieza, because God Goku, of course, would be turned into a crash test dummy against Full Power Frieza. It wouldn't work. Let's take a look at Bardock's link set. So Bardock has... It's a different order in the wiki in the game. Alright, so what is this? Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Experienced Fighters... I believe the next one, that's First Awakened, right? Then Over in a Flash, then Limit Breaking Form, then Fierce Battle. Let me just double check that that's First Awakened right there. This is First Awakened? It is. This is a strong link, right? 25% attack, 10% defense, but I feel like for the most part, we're probably not going to have this active too often. We certainly could with Physical Super Saiyan Bardock, who I think is... one of the more impressive EZAs we've ever gotten. It seems like he's going to be looking really good. A support that can easily tank normals, and then if your luck is good, right, you know, receive a normal, then a super attack. He'll be able to tank even million damage boss super attacks as well. So that Bardock definitely looking pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, right? He gets 3 key, 100% attack, and even to the start of turn. Getting his own key is good on his passive. I do like that. He gets another 100% on super attack. He gives super class allies 50% support, and then he gets a guaranteed additional super if there's a Power Beyond Super Saiyan category ally in the turn. That's why God Goku is so important, because he is, of course, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, so we get the guaranteed additional super. Now, Bardock, he gets 100% on super, so that's going to push him up to... what, like 270k defense right here? But then he's going to get 30% twice right here, which I believe that 30%, it applies right here, right? So, I mean, without support, I mean, he's not even hitting 400k defense. That's, I don't know. I don't, just, like, he does give 50% attack support. Cool, right? Great. Awesome. But, like, no key or defense on that support buff. I feel like if his support was also hitting key and defense, I feel like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. I feel like that would be so big, actually, right? Like, if he's actually because that extra 50% defense would help him, too. That defense is just too low. Like, these glass cannon units, man, I just feel like there's no point in running them. Like why? Why run a character that potentially is going to struggle to tank normal attacks? I just feel like there's no real point to doing that when you could just run, you know, so this Bardock, it depends on the category, I guess. I mean, he certainly is, you know, like a modern unit. Like, he's going to be able to put up a lot of damage, and he is giving damage to the rest of the rotation, right? We do want to keep that in mind, right? The support he gives to the rest of the rotation really does matter. But if we're, like, thinking about him on these smaller categories, like, sure, right? Like, is he going to be a buff for, like, the powerful comeback, you know, Carnival Goku 200% team? Potentially. But, again, dude, what is this? Are you kidding me? First he gets stunned, and then this Goku turns Great Ape? What, dude? What is this? I can't use him. Hello. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on right here. This is going to be a very good turn for Bardock. I wish I would have seen that attack stat at the start though, without support. That first rotation we didn't have support. So we're going to get a lot of Bardock's links activated. Everything except for experienced fighters and First Awaken. You know, so we got like Limit Break and Form Up. Let's see the damage that we're going to go ahead and get from Bardock on this turn. Remember that Bardock has no build-up. There's, like, no build-up or anything at all, right? Like, he's just pretty much always what he is, right? Like, no stacking, right? It's just, he does want to get these double super attacks in and stuff like that. Okay. So, let's see what Bardock does, okay? Oh my god, dude, this is a disaster. Please, can I just see Super Saiyan 3 Bardock? Is that okay, man? Go ahead and crit and kill him. That would have been hilarious. Alright, so, okay, dude. Alright, man. I'm getting frustrated. The day just started, and already I'm annoyed as hell. Alright, let's see. What do you get? So he does 8.96. That's very high, because he has a guaranteed additional coming in. He had a second one guaranteed coming in right there. Alright, so it's like, this guy is actually just, like, completely an offensive unit. He's going to put up a lot of damage. He's going to give the offensive support. I can already tell the types that are going to really like this character, but I don't think so. I don't think his defense is going to be high enough, right? You're going to go into any tough fight, this unit will get bullied. If he gets touched, you're done, is what's going to happen, I feel like, a lot of the times in the really tough content stages. Just like a purely offensive unit, I'm good, man. You cut that attack stat in half, funnel it into defense, and change his support buff into 50% attack, 50% defense, and 2 key, and I think this guy would be a lot better. Alright, so here we have another turn. Alright, let's take a look. So, in our opening rotation, we don't have a power beyond Super Saiyan character here, so we're not going to get the guaranteed additional. That's going to be so big for him, right? Because it's like, if he's out here giving the 50% support, and he does a double 9 million attack attack, like, yeah, that's good, right? But then it just defensively, I mean, I don't know. I like a character that is struggling to hit 400k defense a lot of the times, while bosses are dishing out 1.5 million damage super attacks. I'm good on this. This guy, the second we get any type of jump at all in content, this Bardock, I don't think is going to be very runnable in that type of content. So we only have prepared. This is a pretty minimal turn. I don't know. This is sort of a minimal turn for him, right? We do have we're getting some significant support from the Kid Gohan, but we don't have all of his big links activated, like Super Saiyan, you know, just a bunch of those types of links, right? This is good, though, because I don't want just a complete wanked rotation every single time. 7.56. That's without a lot of his links activated. He does... This guy hits hard. This Bardock hits really, really hard, actually. Okay. In terms of his potential system, I gave him a lot of additional. I now like, regret that and wish I'd given him full dodge, I think. I don't, like, he's gonna be doing enough damage, right? Like, I feel like giving this boy, full dodge is the move here. Okay. Sheesh, dude. I'm a bit disappointed. I feel like his defense is just too low. I don't like what I don't get it. I really want this level of character now to at least be like I understand like an EZA TUR is not going to tank like super attacks most of the time from red zone bosses. Sure. But I feel like this Bardock is going to struggle to tank normals, which is the problem, right? Like, all right, okay. So we have, this is a very good rotation here. We still aren't with a Power Beyond Super Saiyan category ally, but this physical Bardock is going to be a nice support here. Yeah, okay. So here, now, you know, we're really wanked up at this point. 200k at the start of turn. So, I mean, when he super attacks, he gets 100%, so we're going to double that. And then he is getting 30% from his super attack effect as well. So, like, now we're getting to the point with 80% support and, like, all of his good links activated. Mega wanked. Now he can tank normals. That's just not quite good enough, I'm going to say. Like, to where it's like, okay, like, he could tank normals, but only in this situation, right? So, I don't know. I guess if you want to go into an event and you want to spam items and you've got, like, the Goku family support memory up and stuff like that, right? Like, you could do, like, a super wanked rotation with Bardock. Look at that. 11 million? Oh, my God, does he hit hard? He hits so hard. I feel like he's hitting so hard. And then he's giving the support, too, right? Like, I could see why there's going to be people who like this guy, but I just don't think that, like, it doesn't matter. At least he's giving support, I would say. That, like, that 50% attack buff, that is gonna be pretty pog next to, like, the LR gods or something, man. Like, that's gonna look pretty good. All right, here, let's finish this Goku out. So on this next rotation, we're gonna have the real nasty turn that I wanted, which is gonna be the GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku and that physical Super Saiyan Bardock. So we're going to have a crazy amount of support. We're going to have the Power Beyond Super Saiyan ally on the rotation, right? Like, this is going to be, I think, the best turn we'll see from this Bardock is this turn right here. Beautiful. The super attack will be right there for Bardock. Okay. So, defensively, we're a bit lower than last turn, but offensively is going to be even higher, right? So we have everything activated except for Experienced Fighters. Experienced Fighters is the only link we don't have activated. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I actually like the physical Super Saiyan Bardock better. I think this physical Super Saiyan Bardock, these numbers he's hitting, like, this physical Bardock is insane. He is so dumb. I think this physical Bardock is going to be crazy, man. All right, let's see what Super Saiyan 3 Bardock does. Remember, he's going to do a lot of damage in Super Saiyan 3. Actually, is he going to kill this Gohan? You're at 6 million? Supporting and guarding and as high as his defense is? Oh my God, dude, this Bardock, he's stealing the show. God damn, that boy is good. Okay. All right, what is Bardock going to do? 11.4. So this Bardock right here, he's dropping double 11.4s right there. And he killed him, of course. 11.4. That's pretty. He had a guaranteed additional coming in. Now, he does not raise his attack on super attack, so it's like it's not like he was going to get higher than that on an additional. But I have full, whatchamacallit. I have full, like, basically full additional on my Super Saiyan 3, so he could have triple supered right there. Triple 11 millions while giving 50% support to the rotation. So again, I can see why people like him, but not for me. These types of characters, I'm good on this, right? I liked, oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the metal cooler thing from the Pride and Wicked Bloodline event. yeah. I don't want to run characters who get exposed super easily by just normal attacks from the tough bosses, right? Like, it's not what I'm looking for. I mean, this guy's cool, I guess, but I do not look very kindly upon him. Where would I even rank this Bardock? That's tough. I mean, I gotta see how well he's doing. Like, is he actually going to double-digit tank, like, Red Zone Broly when we go in there and fight him? Is he going to double-digit tank Cell Max? I don't think so. His defense is not going to get high enough to double-digit tank Cell Max. Even with type advantage, probably not. Right? Like, that's... I just don't like that type of unit. I don't know. I just feel like I prefer, like, nearly everything to him, right? Like... Because from what I've seen, I feel like Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he could get better defensive stats in this Bardock, right? All right, what are we looking at right here? 170. All right, this is going to be another... This is another strong rotation for Bardock here. Sure, let's see what he's going to be able to do. We'll do this rotation, and then I don't know. I feel like I've seen what I need to see. Like we've seen the stats he puts up. At least on this turn, we'll actually be able to see him do the multiple supers, right? It's not going to get cut short. Yeah, I'm disappointed, man. I am. Not to be a negative Nancy here, but this is just an offensive bonanza character. All right, 9.72. Remember, he has a guaranteed additional coming in because God Goku's on the rotation. So here, hold that. Have one more, right? And then we could still get the hidden potential system additional. And he is giving the support to the rest of the rotation. So he could do some stuff, right? Like, he could definitely put up damage. It's like, you know, again, if you're spamming items, you have the support memory up. You're doing, you know, maybe you're fighting Red Zone Metal Cooler Core. Metal Cooler Core is one of the hardest fights in the game, but the core doesn't attack as often as the other top bosses, right? So, like, you could potentially hide him. I have noticed that is a thing that happens in that Metal Cooler Core fight, where he attacks so much less than the other major bosses that you often can hide characters in that Metal Cooler Core fight, right? Like, it's pretty, I would say, common or often where the core is not attacking one of the 3 slots, right? Like it does. It happens fairly often. So, you know, I don't like the idea of bringing this Bardock into that fight, because, I mean, he gets supered by the Metal Cooler Army, you're probably dead, right, in the opening turn. But, like, you know, maybe, you know, this is just, you know, again, one of these, like, offensive characters where you reset over and over and over, you get the perfect RNG, and then you post a clip on Twitter and say, oh my god, look how crazy he is, he's so good, right? You know, never mind that 80 losses because he gets touched once. Not a fan. Damn, looking at his details, I was like, all right, he'll be all right. Like, because I was thinking, like, he'll definitely be able to tank normals, right? I don't think he's there. You know, I have a I have a level 4 defensive bronze equip on him too, right? Like, I gave him a defensive equip. Okay, let's. I guess we'll get this next rotation, and then that's gonna be that, I think. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I don't really mean to be such a mega negative Nancy here, but I certainly would say I'm a bit disappointed in that defensive ability. Sure, offensive powerhouse, yup, but Alright, we got this rotation again. Let's take a look. Show us what you got. Oh, I used to go special last turn, right? Damn it. No, I don't... This Goku's not gonna die. Is he? He might die. I don't want to give... I'm going for it. I don't want to give... I don't want to put physical Super Saiyan Bardock and... He's gonna do too much damage. No! No, I wasn't thinking I used to go special last turn. No, this Goku is too old. He can't take this. I mean, we saw this exact rotation earlier in the fight, though. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think of the INT Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Again, we see him putting up these huge attack stat numbers, right? But defensively against the really tough bosses, which is... I mean, these EZA TURs... They're not really meant to go into the toughest bosses in the game and, like, solo them the way that, like, the Gammas, Kid Goku, like, Ginyu, Pan, those types of characters can, like, solo those Red Zone bosses. Oftentimes, EZA TURs are not quite on that level, but they really should be very competitive. And it's like, this Bardock is just, like, he does, I feel like, have a lot of RNG to him. which is hope he doesn't get hit too often, right? Like, if you're running him in one of these big fights and you just, you know, oh, there's not many attacks going towards him, then he's doing insane amounts of damage, killing the boss very quickly, and giving huge support to the rest of the rotation, right? I mean, is he on teams that we would be running him with villain characters? Maybe on, like, Time Traveler or Resurrected Warriors or something like that? But, I mean, his support, 50%, you don't want to lose sight of how big that is. How much extra ability he's going to give the rest of the rotation. I don't know. This guy's tough to rank for me, because this is exactly the type of unit I despise, right? Character that can't even take normals a lot of the times, I feel like. I'm good. I'm good on that. Alright, this is Mark of Saiyan Strength, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. His leader skill is Super Saiyan 3 category, key 3 and 170% of stats, or Super Int key 3 and 120% of stats. His super attack is the Rebellion Edge, which raises defense by 30% for 1 turn, does immense damage, and then seals enemy super attack. Now, before EZA, he only had a chance to seal, so now he has a guaranteed seal. That's definitely good. Battlefield, and Dokkan, Super Battle Road and Dokkan Battlefield. You can seal to good effect, so he'll be useful there. His passive skill, Super Awakened Assault, gives him 3 key and 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets another 100% attack and defense on super attack. He gives super class allies 50% attack support, and then he gets a guaranteed additional super if there's a power beyond Super Saiyan category ally in the same turn. Pretty good. But I'm not the biggest fan of power beyond Super Saiyan at the moment, right? There are certain fights where you could rock Tech God Goku. He definitely counts. The support is nice, but how would I change this guy? I think I would do 2 things, and I would be much better about this guy, that are, like, semi-realistic. I think his support could have been buffed to 50% attack and defense and 2 key. You could just do that. And then 50% defense on super attack rather than 30%. I think you just do those 2 things, and I'm liking the character a lot better. He feels a little bit more relevant to some of the top EZA TURs that way. Because just raw, like, he's just doing nothing but raw damage and then giving damage to the rotation. Not really too much of a fan. Right, like, I compare him to INT Kid Goku. I feel like Kid Goku at least has got more consistent defense a lot of the times. He's got the guaranteed crits a lot, and then the active skill. I feel like I'm higher on INT Kid Goku than I am on this Bardock. Bardock's link set is Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Over in a Flash, Prepare for Battle, Limit Break Inform, The First Awakened, and Fierce Battle. Perhaps, I mean, he is Over in a Flash and Prepare for Battle. Over in a Flash is pretty dead right now, but you never know. It could have a resurgence at some point. He does have Prepare for Battle, which is, I mean, essentially the best link in the game. I don't know, like, so many, like, good Saiyan characters just have Prepare for Battle, right? 12 kill multiplier, 150%. And then Bardock is on a lot of crappy teams, which I think will help this guy out quite a bit, right? So we're on the Super Saiyan 3 team. I mean, this team is very bad, so any help here is definitely very good. He's also on the Resurrected Warrior category team. He's over here on the Pure Saiyan team. Then he's also over here on Time Travelers. Going to be very interesting to see what happens when we get a Time Traveler 170%. He's also over here on the Goku family category team. Then he's here on Revenge. This is a small, shitty team that he'll definitely help out in, which is good. He's also down here on, what is this? This is Crossover. Crossover category team, so you could use him with Heroes characters when they come out later this month. Then he's also on the Powerful Comeback category. Good that this category gets any extra additions that it can. That's very, very good there. He's also over here on Storied Figures. Pretty low-level team, but this is one of the Dokkan Fest Tech Bardock's categories, right? Then right here, he's on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, which of course is really important towards Bardock getting his guaranteed additional super. And then finally, he's on the Bond of Parent and Child category team. So let me know what you guys think of this Bardock. This might be a very divisive unit. like, I don't want to call him bad, because he really does, he does so much damage, and he is supporting, but I just feel like, dude, the amount of characters that do so much damage, it's a laundry list. There's so many, right? Like, I don't know. I would have liked a little bit better defense out of this guy. Just raw damage. It's just, again, if you want to spam Whis items and stuff like that, sure, go for it. But I evaluate characters by running into these events with no items, right? Without the external crutch of items to prop these units up. This Bardock gets cooked. He gets blasted. We're going to do all these showcases, you know, Cell Max, Metal Cooler Core. I'm not going to be too hard on him in the middle. Like, if he takes 300k from the Metal Cooler Core, I'm not going to be like, oh, he sucks. Like, yeah, it's type disadvantage. But I do like to, with the, you know, the new premium characters, as well as the EZA TWRs, do the World Tour against the toughest stages. So we'll see how Bardock is going to look. But again, I'm not too hopeful. I feel like it's going to be tough, and he's going to be getting slapped up, but we'll see. So, let me know what you guys think of EZA INT Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Man, defense is a little low. A little low.